to identify as female. Calls upon schools to pay teachers equal wages regardless of gender. Considers those who do not find identity as male or female and requires that they are not discriminated against. Those who are non-binary will be hired based on merit and may take seats originally designated for either males or females. Trust that nations will act upon these suggestions to make themselves better environments for girls and women. That is the end of the operative clauses. You will now have 2 minutes when you are ready.
Kenya has a different take on women's rights. We wrote a resolution on the topic of gender quotas, making it mandatory for half of all government leaders and school teachers to be female. This requires no money. It is merely a law, a requirement. Throwing money at problems doesn't help, at least not enough. To reach gender equity, we must come together and stop injustice at the root. Implementing gender quotas is not only free, but it balances discrimination and guarantees that women will be represented. It also provides role models for girls to look up to.
The law we want to pass states that discrimination of any gender in education and the labor market is unpermitted at any time. We realize that we need backup for funds, so we will use a nonprofit organization. We believe that passing a law is the best way to make equality.
What we're trying to say is that there are some schools that have mostly male teachers. So when there's a problem with a female, like a female problem, the females can't really go to the male teachers to explain their problem. I hope you understand what I'm saying.
There are also very few female politicians in many developing countries, and girls who aspire to become politicians or teachers or scientists or in roles that they don't usually see women in won't have anyone to look up to. So our plan is to require half of the government to be female so that these girls will have people to look up to.
We realize that we need backup for funds, so we will use non-profit organizations. We believe that passing a law is the best way to make equality.
Thank you, delegates. We're going to allot 30 seconds for questions. So everybody that's asking questions, please understand that they can't give very long answers. And you guys can pick.
Singapore? Well, if not 50% if there wasn't enough women for 50% government to have 50% women, then of course men would be able to take the positions. And also if a man was better than a woman, then they would obviously get the job.
Well, what do you exactly mean?
There's no cross debate with this time period. I apologize. That was the only question that could fit in the 30 seconds. I truly wasn't